Good morning. Um, Today, don't mind my headphones. I have to go mow later. Um, Today I wanted to talk about finishing what you start. I'm the queen of not finishing things. um, yeah, I've got ADD, or I guess it's called ADHD now, not just ADD. But anyway, attention deficit is definitely on my plate, along with some other things. But I have a bad habit of starting a million different projects and not finishing any of them. But I've gotten to where I just ask the Lord to help me finish, help me focus, help me get things done. And I'm finally getting the book from Hades completed. I don't want to say that because it's a Christian book, but it's been almost a year. And I have never taken that long. Even my very first book, I didn't take this long to write it. And it's not that it's a long book. It's just I've had one thing after another and just really struggling to get it done. And I just finally forced myself to finish it. It needed to be done. And I realized at the last, what would be the last chapter finally. Like I said, I'm almost done. I'm just a few paragraphs away from finishing. But at the last chapter, I realized the reason I was struggling so hard to get this book done is because this isn't the last book of the series. I thought it was. Book 6. And I'm not trying to promote the series, so I'm not even going to mention what it is. But it was book 6, and I was going to be done with it. Let's move on to something new. But the Lord revealed to me that 6 has never been his number of completion. 7 is. Duh. That's why I was struggling so hard, because I couldn't wrap up the entire series with one book. It needed to be 2 books. And so I had to rename the book, make a new cover, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I just forced myself to finish, and it's such a relief to do that. But it reminded me of how we need to stay in the race, as Paul said. We need to complete the race. We need to finish well. And, writing a book is obviously not what he was talking about, but all these little steps that we take that may mean nothing, if we really focus on the Lord, he'll reveal to us that he has a plan, and that he's showing us by doing things like washing the dishes. That's another thing. I like to pile up the dishes, and then I have a huge pile to do. But by getting them done, he's showing me that I can complete tasks, I can stay focused long enough to get things done, and that he will be with me through everything, even the little tiny things. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you guys.